should probably be slightly better. I hope. Now we gotta check and see if it's on. Is it working? I can't tell. Okay, a little too quiet still, so... Can't believe I've ever actually used that part of the mic before. That should be better. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so I am missing a chalice. Because the thing I love most in Bloodborne is doing the chalice dungeons. But I can't progress through them any further because I require... there we go. No, I need materials, and that would be... a thing that I literally have none of. Bastard of Lorn, I think it is, off the top of my head. But I don't actually have any. I could have sworn that I was just short on some of them. Either way, but apparently you get those from a chalice that you get from a boss that I just straight up haven't ever fucking seen before. And if I'm remembering the information correctly, I believe that is here in the how do I check the name of the location? Nightmare of something. I don't know. I'm in a nightmare. No wait. Okay, so I got here, and I think this is where I need to be. But, one thing's for certain. Well, I was going to say that I was getting frenzied by something that I couldn't even see, but, I very clearly just figured it out, right? Oh god, hello! Oh, that happened. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Anyway, I'm not quite going to use this soon. Yeah, I didn't look at a lot of damage. I had to deal with frenzy. I cured it with this. I've only got 7 more in storage after the 10 I have on me now, and oh, I do actually have a pretty decent amount of this. I know the old lady gave me at least 3 or 4. And after that, because it never hurts to have a projectile that won't eat bullets in the cheapest spot. Also, I have a Scalian skill, 46 skills, so that should be alright. That should be alright, don't worry about it. Okay, so, from what I can tell, the lights are turning on up in there. And then how long is that going to build up for? Okay, so I've got plenty of time. I went through and sorted all of my gear to be as absolutely... See, there's a but. Yeah, I love it when the controls are into it. Anyway, there's a I went through, and these are literally the best frenzy resist gear I could find. Most of it's the Ashen Hunter set, and then the Beak Mask is actually better, just slightly, than the Ashen one, because old Jura's cap doesn't really. It's just a hat. Meanwhile, this has scented herbs or something or other, chemicals, and the beak. Yeah, the beak contains incense to mask scents of blood and beast, which, hilariously, is actually what the Plague Doctor masks were always for. Anyway, okay, so, I don't know where I'm going here, but now that I know that that's what was causing the bleed as soon as I started walking around, that looks like a trap. Yeah, that's bait. And that looks like the jaws of the trap, maybe? Okay, that's gonna get real annoying real fast. Oh, that back. It's not much, but it's something. Alright, cool. So there's a bit of a delay when the lights turn on before you actually start accumulating frenzy, which I imagine is going to be the key part of it. I don't know if sedative or blue elixir will work on that, and I'll try to save it in case it does. Not what I meant to do. Can't consume any more binocular than he already could. I think that that's the same beast from the other nightmare that I got to from some schoolroom. Anyway. So yeah, better keep that on. I need it. Emergencies. Looks like that's the only building around here. Don't know if I'll be able to fight him up there. Okay, wait. So I haven't actually used the Raku yet. So that's a nice big one. My god, that eats salmon. Yeah, And that's why I love my Micolash. So this is just the one enemy. Looks like back here I'm safe from the bites. Yeah, that looks exactly like... Hello. Oh, that's not bad at all. We got one. Oh, hey, what? No, you're alive. What? Fuck? I've never seen anything like that before. I bet you're pokey. That didn't work. Alright, that's something I'm going to need a solution to. Alright, that might work. Ready for life, solution for everything. Or at least I know, I'd make it work. So, it looks like that building is something that causes frenzy, so I'll have to keep an eye out for whenever the back trails here wrap back around to it. Yeah, I can see it's off to the left, so it's not that actual clock tower up there, or whatever that is. No, I don't like that. That looks like the last nightmare where those lantern fuckers were walking around. Yeah, that's the sound they make. God damn it. Okay, so I know that blue elixir works on them. You know what tunnels are good for? Surprises from around the corner. You know what I'm really weak against? Surprises. Like them. Oh, there are worms in those things. This looks like a place where those worms might crawl out from in the corners. Let's see. Always look up. Shortcut, maybe? elevator that comes down around here some point. Might be. I don't know. That was how it was in the other nightmare I went to, though. I think. Yeah, I did find an elevator in it after going down, and it brought back up about midway through. Okay, so this might be a shortcut. Otherwise, I have no idea what it is. Okay, so I can't just sneak around the back end without having to deal with the fancy light tower. Alright, so that was, however, a great opportunity to find out that item, which is being guarded by another one of those little buggers. Yeah, okay, so as long as I move fast enough from cover to cover, I won't have to actually deal with Frenzy at all. Time for a chug. Ah, I see. Two of them. Okay, good. That's actually favorable conditions. Oh, Frenzy works on them, too. Oh, God, that's right. Oh, no, you're not doing that. Fucking hell, I can't tell which one is the heavy one. Oh, they were both black, that's right. Those are hard to hit. I actually might get Bowblade back out for that, because the big wide sweeps on Simon's Bowblade might be better for them. Okay, toss that. It's actually about the same. Oh God, that's right, they did that. You only hit their head? That's bullshit. We might need to rake the block. I don't actually have any practice with the Rock Yo, so we're gonna go ahead and assign Bowblade back. Oh yeah, that's beautiful stuff right there. I think that'll work fine on the worms. Nah, it's got a huge fall off. And it aims slightly to the left. Yeah. And it will light up on the enemies, which also means they're going to light up on me. Ah! You were alone. There's always two. In case I can't see him. Cover to cover. That activated a lot faster this time. Because you get stronger the closer I get. Well, I've got tons of resistance in time for it to build and then fall off, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Okay. up ahead, and I think revs it. I don't want to use the bullets much, but yeah, I don't think these actually have all that. Where's the next cover? What's in there, anyway? Oh, hello. Good vantage point. One patrolling. Yeah, there's a lot of cover over up there. There's also an item to lead me that way. One enemy up there. One patrolling. Feet. Oh, item. Oh no, are those giants? Fucking hell, are those giants? Yeah, those are the rock throwing buggers from the last. Well, at least I know something about them, but the problem is that it's been so goddamn long that I don't remember anything about fighting. Okay. I did get a lock on, which generally means I've got firepower. Seriously? Well, okay, I mean, I can do that, but I'd rather you just get your ass over here so that I can fight you. What is it? What just happened to my arrow? Whatever. Oh no, not what I wanted. The absolute opposite of what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out close attacks. Sweeping attacks? Sweeping attacks. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Does work on them. Oh, it's a weaker version. Okay. Still, that'll be good for when I farm more blood rocks. Okay, next vantage point. The tower is... Haha, not again. Stop that. Okay, so... I don't think... any more... No, okay, so for the right-hand side of that rock coverage. Okay. Oh, I was. I was just slowly going. Okay. Where was it? Am I safe? Oh, cool. I guess I'm safe now. That. Did any of the other ones drop anything? Stop that. So I guess I'm in a blindish spot over here. What is that? Device is currently shortcut, yes. Lantern! Yay! Oh, I'm happy. Okay, so part 2. Okay, so this must be a chain of shortcuts. I bet this elevator goes down and up from that shortcut around the back way that I saw. Cool, though. Alright. Across the bridge we go, then. You know, I like the general concept of Frenzy. You know, Cthulhian horrors, going insane and all that. It's just that the sedatives are so scarce as it is. I don't even know if I can buy those. So dealing with large quantities of it gets to be a chore of touch and go. At the very least, the last time I had to do it with the lantern. This isn't so bad. Also, pro tips, if you're not a massive blood-tinged build, go ahead and stick that gem for regeneration on your gun. And keep it on you. Because, free regeneration. All the time. I don't generally have much use for it, but still. Am I safe here? Okay, cool. How about over here? Yeah, cool. Okay. So I pulled the dude from the bridge. Yep. I love that it has an audio cue, so they don't have to just keep looking up there to see if the lights are on. Now, I know I saw a patroller and a dude sitting up over there. I bet that one is a rock chucking giant motherfucker. Okay, so from over here, I'm actually... Yeah, that looks roughly curved enough to be two giants who chuck boulders, and the patrolling one was a beast with a torch. It's infested with worms. Now, ideally... How's your patrol route? Okay, how about... Now. Missed. I'm pretty sure that the strong attack gets a little bit more range than the weak attack. Still not enough, though. Both blade is such an interesting thing. I don't feel like there's a lot of opportunity to use it. Couldn't get around him. He was blocking the way. Oh, cool. I start over... Oh, no. I have to start over with Ryan? Yeah, I got it. Well, also except throwing them off the cliff, and hello, I died. What is it? Why I remember the giants being fun. I hate them. Okay. This time, we're not throwing myself up. Those explode when they hit the ground, causing area of effect damage, by the way. You just want to get a look at that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at it! Man. this must be something new besides just frenzy. Because after being in it for a while, I'll take damage over time instead of just exploding periodically like conventional frenzy does. There's some more mechanics here than I am used to. Either way. Blade on. Yeah, I'd like to stop bleeding now. Thank you. Okay. Go down. Down, please. Stop. I gotta kill the beasts, too. Stealth is not something that Bloodborne is good at. Not bad. Okay, there's the one over there, but was there one over there, too, or did I just pull the one? Yeah, I think I problem! These things are a problem that you don't like. I'm a dexterity build. There's no way I've got a good weapon for hitting the ground of all things. Yeah, rifle, spear, shotgun it. No, it's only a plus. I don't know. Okay, maybe? At the very least, it would let me hit them from farther away without using ammo. This is gonna be sketch, but I'll do it. So I've got to remember that it's not just like the sun on the horizon. It's a building. It has an orientation. I can end up on a different view angle than I'm expecting. That move up, paying attention, and then back. Ow! I've got my weapons all screwed up. I used to have to swap between them on the fly. I don't remember what the running attack on this is. Alright, that was fun. And the whip is unfortunately not useful here. Yes, I can hit them from farther away, but the fact that I get the cane form when I switch weapons isn't good. Now the fun part. One giant, and I know I saw a second one off to the right somewhere. He's gonna throw rocks at me, which means that I can't just stand still to get the frenzy to stop building. This guy was patrolling up and to the right slightly, not getting hit. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the building is up there-ish. Yeah, it's not that part of the tower, it's over here, so I don't think I'll need to worry as much about it at this end. I will opt to spend a pricey item and not deal with you throwing boulders at me. taking the bait from your hook. And nothing. This is what I'm made for! I don't have a lot of familiarity with the length of Blue Elixir. It's very short. I hate those boulders, by the way. Oh, ooh, okay. Glad I backed up a little bit. He's still got aggro on me. So, I suspect, now that I've been fucking with it for a little while, that up there is a giant meaty eyeball that I saw a YouTube video of that showed that if you did this gesture in front of it, it also showed off a couple of other things, like doing the gesture in front of the doll and getting her to clap if you, like, hold it. There's a secret part to this gesture. I bet you that eyeball from that video that I'd never seen before is up in that tower. So that'll be cool. I don't remember what you get from it. I might have specifically stopped the video at that point to avoid spoilers. Having said that, though, I still gotta deal with the problems at hand. This does the most damage out of my toolkit right now because I've gimped the Micolash like an idiot. I'll have to make sure to go back and move those gems back around. So, oh, fuck it. You guys stagger. I can do a lot of damage. Alright, you gonna throw me another lantern over here? I'd love it. Ha. I feel so great that I just spent so much time farming those to only walk in here. Oh, hey, this is the area where you get your chunks. Ah, well, whatever. Okay, so, before I open that door... I believe... Yeah, I stuck them all on this. So, we're gonna go ahead and put it on. Because the whole reason I did that was... Oh, wow, that's actually a very fast transformation. So that's not it. It is... Anyway. Well, if they didn't know I was here before, they do now. Spider webs. Means look up. Uh-huh, yeah, means look up. God! Well, okay then. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Why is that the only one that I can walk on? Okay, it's just range and just cheeky. Okay, none of them behind me. Those appear to be the only ones in the room. I don't like that they're still there. Let's go ahead and stroll on up over here. Eyes up. I do believe I've dealt with these before inside the Chalice dungeons. They weren't bad, but as long as you knew that they were there. Trap. In cold blood? Not bad. Feels like a trap, though. Is it meant to show me something? I'm just trying to figure out what my running attack was. Okay, so there's nothing special for that. But what about it? Yeah. Surprisingly passive. Might actually want my whip out for these. This is all very unexpected. They give me bullets, so that means that I am less inclined to be reserved with this! Actually did less damage than I was expecting, but yeah, we'll go for it. So it's not a guaranteed drop, so I will still not enjoy fighting that, I'm sure. Yeah, I turned around just in time for me to hit it. Not kind of. I think it just has a really, really big hitbox. Only counting, all the legs. I thought, yeah. I could have sworn that there was another one. Farther back. Yeah, I can't hear that. Yeah, we'll let him come up. Oh, hello! You then. What is my strongest attack? One way or another, it's going to throw me off this ledge, but I'd say the Raider Micolash, but this has a thrust attack too, so that was anticlimactic. Might have known that. That wasn't so bad. Yay! Restock. Okay, is that all of them? No, okay, it's just cages. This is, thank you. Yeah, not bad. I've never actually used those, but they are very expensive to buy from the shop, so I assume that they're very powerful. I think that they cause the high poison to enemies. But if I remember what little I read about them in the wiki, they are... is that a lantern? Oh, that's not a lantern. Oh god, that's a hunter. Fuck. Hunter weapon. Weapon to fight on. Bad, but I'm used to using the Micolash. The depending on how much stagger there is in that, that might not be a bad one. Sweet potatoes, that looks nice. I swear to God, if you use Call from Beyond on me while I'm on this fight. Fuck you. You had Ludwig's Blade and some flamethrower or rose mist. Ooh, sedatives, thank you. Those will come in handy. Got more spiders. Yeah, I feel like that I was definitely meant to come to this place before the Chalice dungeon. There's something patterned around. Yeah, because I feel like the freak out factor that should be getting me off guard for most of these is lost because I've already seen the spiders in the dungeon. I went to the other nightmare and fought the beasts. The worm thing was new, but are those little blue alien people, or I don't know what that is. Well, I was just opening my big fat mouth, so go ahead and stick my foot in it, I guess. Those aren't... I don't think those are the same as the patients from wherever that place is that you end up fighting Maria at the top. Every time they double face, I feel like they've spotted me coming upstairs. Yeah. Simon's Bowblade is great if you're fighting an enemy that's staggered by it. If you're not, its great big, wide, sweeping strikes just leave you golden. I don't know that I've ever actually encountered a Mimic in Bloodborne, but that doesn't make it not bad. Okay, so yeah, I must be in the right area if they're giving me materials. This must be the place that gives me my missing chalice to progress further in the chalices. Yeah, I like that better. It doesn't take quite as much stamina as Simon's Bowblade, and it doesn't sweep when it's in its second form. Or, it doesn't stab, so it's all sweeps. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen you before. The helmet is new. So that means we better make sure we get some information on what you do. Which is ignore me. Not that. They're basically free healing. This one we got here. Oh, there. Brilliant. How far down? Okay, so that's a checkpoint. Which means I should probably go ahead and pop into the Hunter's Tree and restock on elixirs and check and see what I can buy. I thought it was probably on the...
Welcome.
What your next level up cost was.
Very well.
68? 60. Okay, I'll keep that.
Farewell.
Yep. Sorry, gotta go. You're holding a blue elixir, right? That means you sell it to me, right? Right. That's how it works, right? Nah. Oh, but they do sell sedative. 4,000's a bit steep, but at this point I can easily make that up. So is there anything I'm missing? I have all of these weapons. Yeah. Okay, so, sedatives. I've actually got plenty. I don't need to buy any. Got plenty of Molotovs, antidote, obviously. Don't care about any of those. Pop that off. Don't care about those. I've been stockpiling these. I should continue to do so. Probably 10 more of those. Oh, not like that. Oh, there we go. I knew that there was a button for that. Okay, I actually don't have a lot in the name of supplies that I could pick up, so... I don't know. I guess I'll just stock up on paper. I'm about to fight... There's a lot of beasts in the area, but I bet that it's gonna be... kin, so I'll stock up on paper. And I have to take the items out of the box myself. It's kind of dumb, but you know, we do that. Oh, but that reminds me, while I'm here, I'm gonna fix this problem. 8. Where did it go? Skip right over that. Did I put my good one on the whip? Nah, I think I still got my second place one on there. Yeah, this is where I put the triangle one. And if we're going to be using the Rockio a lot, which I am because it is a pretty well-rounded weapon, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take you on the Rockio because I don't have very many good physical percentage gems yet. I've got so many of these. Attack versus the kin up 26.7. I will keep in mind that I have that because if I am fighting a kin as a boss, then that's going to wreck their shit. It's just going to push it right in. Anyway, now you don't have a gem here, so I'm going to fix that. I think if I remember it correctly, kin are vulnerable to lightning. Tempered, okay. 8, 12, 12. Okay, so do I have a good one on the whip? 11.6, 18, and 18. Yeah, okay, so Simon and Rakuyo are now both at the top of the game. Micolash is... Suppose, do I have, no, okay, so how many of those damn points do I have? 2 for that, 2 for that. We'll just try and use the Rockio as a replacement. Yeah, we'll make that my primary weapon for now. Mensis, Marigold's Loft Base. I guess this doesn't go down to the base. I guess there's plenty of level left for me if I can leave it alive, but there is no one coming for it. There's a bit more forward punch. more of them around? Oh, yeah, there it is. Don't mind me. Ankle ankles. That many hits with that. How is your guys' thrust? There is an uncomfortably large amount of non-hostile enemies in this damn place. It is making me uncomfortable. They appear to be resistant to slashing. Or, I don't think there is slashing. One thrust saw and then regular. I don't like this. Something is very odd about this. Just about thought I fell there. Looking at a trap here. Blue elixirs, cool. Unfortunately, I went back and restocked on those myself. Oh, hello. You look friendly. Not. Chain and a big axe. Not 100 though, which means that I am not worried about you. I bet you I can parry you. It's easy as shit. Actually, I wonder what it's called in Bloodborne since you're shooting them in the face with a gun to knock them off balance. Parry doesn't sound accurate. Don't mind me. I am absolutely irreverent towards books and the knowledge therein, because everything in here is absolutely insane. So you shouldn't be reading it anyway. We're going to go this way. Much. And of course. How about you? Alright. That didn't go well. I was not expecting him to be that fast. To be fair, I suppose he isn't quite as bulky as the executioners were. Ooh, there is a lot of missing floor and death in this place, and I don't like it. Some of these tiles have got to be traps, where if you step on them, they just fall out from underneath you. Down you go. Okay, there's another one, and then a couple of chumps. One of you is eventually going to, attack me. I want to find out what you do. Okay. Yeah, I've got my lantern on, but goddamn it isn't hard to see. How's the fire resist shit face? Oh. Aren't you cheap bugs? Not surprised. So if Rockio is currently going to be treated as my main weapon, then we will put the whip on this. So, crossbowman also hiding behind terrain. Crossbowman, I bet. If I remember correctly, I don't have running attack like this. gonna take me a while to learn a new enemy. I'm uncomfortable with that, but things you learn to deal with. Oh, yet another elevator? Really? Okay, and then how do I get to you? Interesting. Missing something? Oh, yep, here we go. Now that is nothing if not very conspicuously placed item. Fucking that. Ooh, but since we found an elevator, we're just gonna kind of find a hole and chill in it, because I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. There we go. Okay. Time for a chug. Alright, cool. I don't think there's any more little goodies in another corner yet. Nope. Bang them up with that. Second floor. So first. Same as the first, maybe? I am now very curious about that cave in the back. Because this building doesn't seem like it's going to wrap back around to there at all. Pardon me? Dog bird? That's bullshit. No. Dogs and birds were already bad enough as it is. What fucking crazy son of a bitch. Nah, whatever. I don't care. Kill it all the same anyway. Bird-headed dog, for good measure. I'm gonna kill whoever's running this joint. You know it? You know it. I love it. I'm gonna kill him. Unforgivable sins against him. Bird-headed dog over there. This is not okay. Alright, cool. Didn't die. That's the important part. I forgot, very briefly, that there isn't left stick to jump in this. And also I keep hitting my head. Because why wouldn't I? Let me guess. I'm not meant to jump, I'm meant to roll. Yeah. Tempering damp blood gem. I forget what damp means, but I'm always happy for more tempering. stealing your bullshit. There it is. You can't fool me. I realized that there was two. Cool. Alright, no more noise. We like it peaceful and quiet. Interesting. And if I said... Oh, did the light go down to that cave? Depends on how sharp the hook was. Okay. Crying in the back. I could have sworn that crying was something that the lanterns did. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what that actually means. It's not. Oh, is it just more base? Okay. That's fine-ish, I guess. Oh, okay, that makes that explains that curious lever then that I really forgot about. That's whatever. All right, crying baby. I don't dig it. I do not dig it. Don't dig it, I don't dig it, I don't dig it, I don't dig it, I don't dig it. What the hell? I didn't get echoes from those. That's not a good sign. Times where I feel like I miss having a Dark Souls shield, walking around. Oh, well, okay. So, that's going to move at some point. And I'll have a way around. Left-hand side with it does.